Alright, so okay, there, my phone's sideways. Hopefully that helps. So I'm basically done all these bottles and cans. Still a little bit, oh, excuse me, still a little bit in there. The tab's almost full. So a lot has happened yesterday after I made my last video. I'm gonna be brought the zip saw out here. I'm gonna cut that tire off, that rim, and I'm gonna work on the, of course it's hot today, you know, the one day I wanted to do a lot of work. Must be like 32 out here, frig. Anyways, so I'm gonna deal with all this copper finally. So I went to the dump, dropped off all that garbage in my last video, and there were so many bears out there. I actually ran into one by accident. It was in front of a guy's truck and I didn't see it, and I was grabbing a computer. It was right beside me, like literally, like, I don't know. Here. See where my foot is? It was like basically right there when I was walking by, and I just kept walking. I just ignored it and kept walking, grabbed the computer, threw it in the back of my truck. So that kind of gave away what I found, but those are some of the goodies. We couldn't grab too much in the main dump, but they started this new section around the corner. So there's a couple things. There was TV there, and I took the yoke off. There's this big huge thing here. I think this is all brass, I'm not sure. This piece is brass, you could tell here, and then I'm guessing that's not brass right there. This is the ending of the brass. So the ending of the brass here, and then I don't know what this is. This actually, sorry, that's yellow. No, what is that? That looks kind of looks copper actually. It's scratched right there. So we'll just say copper, brass, copper, and then this is just steel, I think. And then found two motherboards off of TVs. I couldn't find the other yoke for the other TV because it was smashed already. Didn't look like it was scrapped, looked like it was just tossed. Older set too, very old. So that was a nice find, and that's like, I don't know, that's like 20 pounds right there, easy. There's some kind of Black & Decker thermal carafe, I don't know, cafe machine shit. So a little power cord, and then whatever's inside. Those three aluminum channel things here. Nice. It was on my way out. I actually saw them in the bush. Couldn't find any more. And if I hold it in the middle, hold in the middle, I don't know. They weigh quite a bit. See, they even bounce. That's how much it weighs. Just kidding. So this is my #1 copper. Has no, you know, solder or anything like that. I don't think they'll care about it being like dirty. I'm trying to go this Thursday. It's Wednesday today, and I still got tons to do. But now we're debating if we can even go. And I'll explain that in a sec if the video will let me. But with that load, I found that fan right there. It's another copper motor. Found that little thing. Bunch of pans and stuff. I don't know, that would just go in steel, I guess. Found these two side steps. They're really nice condition. Might actually put them on my truck, because I got other side steps. If you guys remember in one of my older videos, I found a bunch of side steps. Well, those ones have some mounting brackets, so I could take off those ones. But here's the rest of the stuff I found. There's a computer monitor back there. Bunch of tiny mesh. Heavier steel. I only take heavier stuff. If it's too light, then I don't take it. There's some kind of element down there. Can. It's 25 cents right there. It's funny how a can is worth more than, like, sometimes a cord or something, you know, or like, you guys find a piece of metal, but it's only worth 12 cents, or not even, you know, 5 cents. Anyways, yeah, so some more cooking pans there, and there's a golf club somewhere there. You can see the end of it goes right there. There's the handle under the pen. Yeah, golf club, and there's a TV back there. Mesh, I usually don't scrap mesh, but this one I might scrap because it's pretty rusted and it's bent. It's bent up pretty bad. Aluminum chair there. And then this barbecue. I didn't want to take it apart. There's brass on it. This might be aluminum top, so it's nice. That's nice. I gotta take apart this heater thing. But, so anyways, that's not what this video is about, really. The first part of my video is I think my power steering pump is going on the truck. Because I put some more power steering in it. And something is leaking right there. I can see it. I don't know what that is. Anyways, I put power steering fluid in my truck. It's topped up, but it's still, once in a while when I'm stopped and I try and turn the wheel, it'll start just like cranking and all that, and like just hard to turn sometimes. But when I'm driving, it's fine, you know. It's just when I switch to reverse and stuff. So hopefully that corrects itself, because if I'm going for a 6-hour drive, I don't need trouble over there, you know. Anyways, so anyways, I already started a little bit of a load, if you guys remember. We loaded those 3 hot water tanks over here. Boom, they're gone, magic. And then there was that cast iron tub. That cast iron tub was brought over here with the Bobcat. And then me and my buddy, we filled it full of those brake routers. Yeah. So we put all those brake routers in there, and then we loaded it on the trailer. We still got this. She's taking the brake routers as steel. Everything is going as steel. She won't. There's no shred. I think there is a shred pile there, but like, she asked how many I had, and I told her basically, I think there was 48 when we counted. I don't know what that thing is. Somebody said it was a Cadillac converter. I don't know. I'm no expert on that stuff. That's freaking heavy, that piece right there. Then there was this weird piece. I don't know. It came off a brake router. Weighs quite a bit. There's this little piece. So I don't know where to shove that stuff, to be honest. I think I might just bunch this stuff up, put it into another bathtub once I drain this thing out. Actually, there's a couple brake routers still down there I can see. So let's just say 50 brake routers, 52 maybe. And like, this stuff's heavy. This is for a manhole. Yeah, it's all cast iron. And another hot water tank. I got 2 more in the shop. So I still got lots of weight here. I got probably too much than my... We were debating because... Oh yeah, and then there's this too, this thing. I'm gonna make a mess here. This thing weighs lots. Full of junk, clearly. So... I am not too happy because I'm supposed to be leaving in a couple of days and just too much stuff is piling up. Worst comes to worst, I won't leave on Thursday, you know? That's not too bad. I'm not worried about that too much. My father, he doesn't want me using his truck, even though his truck's rated for 10,000 pounds. Mine's rated for 6,000 pounds. So, whatever, you know. I wouldn't force anybody to use a truck, or I wouldn't want somebody using my truck either. Even though he knows I'm really good with vehicles, you know. I'm the one who keeps his machines running. Anyways, so there it is. The cherry on top, I guess you would say. There's some kind of porcelain shit on that, eh? I didn't know that. I don't know much about cast iron tubs. But this thing is heavy. Like, this trailer used to be rocky right here, and ever since we put this thing on, it's just been staying still. It might move a little bit still. So that's just 3 hot water tanks. It's literally the width of this trailer. So those other 3 will sit there, and then it'll give me a little bit of a space. And I think in that space, I'm going to try and fit maybe a bunch of loose stuff, or I don't know. I got to try and... My father wants me to make 2 trips, but I don't know if my truck has 2 trips in it. Scrap Kingdom will understand that, right? Anyways, so I got another cast iron tub to go here, the green one you guys seen in my older videos. That one is going to be filled with like not brake rotors, I almost said brake rotors. Dirk, I can't think right now. It's going to be filled with shock absorbers and springs. And that is like literally overflowing, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to fit another sheet. 4x8 sheet, they'll probably fit right there, to be honest. And for right here where the fenders are, I was literally thinking of putting those jail doors. They weigh 800 pounds each. Like, what are they trying to keep? Like, prisoners can't move those bars, you know? Like, that's crazy how much that weighs. So one's gonna go here, and one's gonna go there, and then maybe one in the middle just for the hell of it, you know? Also, I had a question. Do I have to cut these off? And I didn't count these little ones when I told you 48 brake routers. I was just counting actual, like, brake routers. These are off quads and stuff like that. Do I have to cut this off? Or what? If I do, let me know as soon as you can. I didn't really look up videos and stuff. I should have, but I got no time to be watching videos. I gotta be out here working. I'll be leaving 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and then I'll get there about 8 o'clock. And then I'll literally be stuck at the scrapyard all day. I got hand bombed this, all this. Those gotta be hand bombed because we won't have the Bobcat, so. And I highly doubt they'll let me use a forklift, even though it's just a cheap piece of machinery. Well, I shouldn't say cheap. They can lift pretty good. I just don't like how stiff they are when you drive them around. I'd sooner have a Bobcat. You know, you can dance around with the thing and bigger tires. So, in any sense, I gotta move this back. Oh, I'm actually coming up to